There's magic in the air tonight.
And anything can happen.
I suppose you want a kiss.
Kissing would be nice, yes?
Prepare yourself for a classic tale in a whole new light.
Guys, I grew up in kind of what I like to think of like the renaissance of like great hand-drawn Disney animation. I mean, I remember going to the theaters to see Aladdin and Lion King, which are two of my favorite movies, and Beauty and the Beast. Do you think that that period is gone? Do you think that it's over, or do you think that Princess and the Frog, or do you think it can come back again?
I think it can. I think certainly the, you know, I look back when I started at Disney, which was I saw The Little Mermaid, and that was what made me think, well, I want to work at this studio, and then to be part of the movies you just mentioned, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, and just getting to feel that love for hand-drawn animation, and then to see it sort of go away for a while, and everything, it seems like, you know, what's old is new again. So I think something like this is just, I certainly think that we can continue to make more movies that are of the level and skill level and pleasure that you get out of watching a movie like Princess and the Frog.
Yeah, no, I think it's just, we just maybe had a little pause in between, you know, where we were and hopefully now where we're headed. So this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's The Princess and the Frog, but not quite the way you heard the story.
I was cursed by a witch doctor.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Transformation Central.
Has the definition of the word animator changed at all in the last 15, 20 years?
Not really,
No.
not really. It's just, you know, some of the tools, obviously, you know, computer animated films have come on and come into their own over the last 20 years. So, but the role of animator, depending on which tool you're using, whether you're drawing like we do, or you're using a computer, it's still the same role. You're the actor, you're the performer for that animated film.
Yeah, pencil or paper, tablet, keyboard, you know, mouse, it doesn't make a difference. You're still an animator, you still have to use the same thinking to kind of get that character to think and perform, so.
You must kiss me.
Excuse me?
Please, it will make me human again.
Is it strange to think that there are going to be kids that are going to see this that maybe have not seen a hand-drawn animation film on the big screen before?
Yeah, that is a little strange.
That's true.
You know, because I was thinking kids that maybe have grown up on Pixar, like this is kind of a new art form to them, and for me, it's an old art form. So it's going to be interesting.
Well, there's two audiences that I think that we're going to sort of get through that, because I think the people that are like yourself that have oh, I haven't seen this in a long time. This is going to be great to see. To the little kids that are like, wow, I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
So I think that in itself, I never actually thought of it that way, but that's true. It's going to be a great new audience to pull in.
From the directors of The Little Mermaid and Aladdin.
You were messing with the Shadow Man?
He was very charismatic.
Where y'all going?
Find somebody to break this spell?
Just follow the bouncing butt.
Ooh, women like a man with a big back pouch.
I got to do some interviews at the Disney Animation Studio last year, and there was a hallway that they had roped off, and so naturally I was trying to figure out what it was that was down there, and so I was trying to like peer down the hallway, and there was these great like screen caps from The Princess and the Frog, and this was a year ago, and they looked great. Is there ever a period where they don't look good? Like, because I'm thinking like, okay, if 12 months before the movie comes out and they already look great, is there ever a period where they look bad?
Well, they look different. You know, the first time we see the film, it's kind of in what's known as a storyboard phase, and there's no color, or very little if the story artist puts them in. And it just looks like a big, you know, comic strip all put together onto film. But it's fun to go back and see all the early visual development art that's done at the beginning of the film, and then you see the final product and you say, wow, you know, we really made a big, you know, leap from here to the end, or no, you know, things pretty much, you know, stayed pretty consistent. So, but it's still a fun surprise when, you know, we get to see the film at the wrap party for the first time, and it may have been 9 months since we'd seen it the last time, and so it's always, you know, the freshest we get to see it.
We're seeing, you know, our whole working on the film is paper pencil.
Yeah, black
so when
and
you see color and you see Randy Newman's score behind it, and you got all the sound effects and it's just everything just sort of layered in. it just, you know, it's like us getting a chance to see our scenes for the first time, even though we, you know, when we're animating them, we're seeing them over and over and over again to kind of fix them and make them just right.
Featuring all new music from Academy Award-winning composer Randy Newman.
When we're human, and we're gonna be. I want fingers and toes and a belly button, not the kind that sticks out, but the kind that goes in.
This holiday season,
There is no way I'm kissing a frog and eating a bug on the same day.
it's a spectacular new adventure
Telling people Mama told you so.
with the kind of magic that only happens
Pucker up, Buttercup.
when you wish upon a star.
Only thing important is what's under the skin.
Is there a film that you've worked on that has kind of a special meaning to you? Because I know you guys have worked on so many great movies. Is there just one that just kind of holds a special place in your heart?
Well, certainly this one does, for a lot of different reasons, and that's not just because it's our latest one. But it's hard to say. I mean, I have to say all of them have, you know, special memories and things for me. But this one certainly is a unique position in that we're, you know, it's kind of the first of hopefully a new wave, a new generation of hand-drawn movies.
And I think the feeling that you get when you start to work on a film, working on this one, it had a lot of, you know, it was bringing it back. It was seeing old faces again. A lot of people that had left the studio were coming back to work on this. So it was like seeing people that, you know, it's like almost like a high school reunion. Wow, you lost a little bit of hair. You look a little heavier. You know, everybody's like, you know, sort of, you know, it's kind of a nice kind of feeling to get people back together again. And then we're all going towards the same goal is to make a movie that I think the audience is wanting and excited about. And Lion King for me was like that. I mean, it's just sort of getting on the film really early and seeing it slowly blossom into what it did. It was pretty exciting road to go on.
Open up the window! Let in the light!
One more time. It don't matter what you look like. It don't nobody gonna sing with Ray. Okay.
Walt Disney Pictures presents The Princess and the Frog.
Just one kiss.
Just one. Unless you beg for more.